This is a short video demonstration of ProgrammExpress, the web-based portfolio program and project reporting solution, where our aim is to automate the program and project reporting, replacing labor-intensive processes with a solution that's quick to implement, simple and intuitive, and cost-effective. So we're going to log on to a demo site using the Hyde Housing corporate color palette and logo. We're going to log on as an administrator. You can log on as an administrator, a write-only or a read-only user. We're going to log on now as the administrator, which takes us into our home screen. You'll see we're using the corporate color palette and logo for Hyde Housing. And we can open up the portfolio and the programs. And remember, this is very much demo structure. You can put whatever structure you so wish in there. It's totally flexible. But from this screen, what you can see is the health of the data of the projects and the programs, broken down by the modules shown here as icons, but best described through the updates tabs as commentary, plan, resources, cost, benefits, impacts, risks, and logs. And from this screen, you can also run reports that you've set up as the user license, my reports, or shared reports that have been set up by a central projects team, program or project office. ProgrammExpress is very much about simple data input and powerful program portfolio reporting output. From a user perspective, a project manager that needs to make updates, the experience can be different if you so wish, and we can filter roles and filter access to projects. I'll quickly show you access to the same home screen, but with a different role, and filtered by the projects that they are only required to update. And it shows here the 3 projects they're required to update and just the modules they're required to update. In this case, commentary, plan, costs, and risks. And also, you can set up users with read access, which will show them what they've got read access to, or access to all read and or write. But we'll stay with the write access, and if we select one of the projects, project manager expects to update the narrative status. The commentary shows what they said last time. There's an audit trail, view all the comments, view and hide, make your update, and then move from there into the plan screen. And if you need to make any updates to the dates or add tasks or milestones, you can do so from here, and then move into the costs to see if the budget needs to change, add more cost items, change the forecast from what it was from the last time you made an update, and then moving through to the risks. And you can have a look at the latest risk register and see if that needs amending and make the changes necessary. So back to the home screen, the project manager will probably want to see what their new data looks like in a report. So we'll run an example now of a project report. You can run project, program, or portfolio reports. So let's run one that's been set up by ourselves, a 1-page summary. And this is a very nice PowerPoint compliant, drops nicely as an image into PowerPoint. And we'll see here that we've got all the information, plan on a page, project, the key milestones, the financial information, and the commentary thread that we've configured specifically for this report. So that's the experience from a user, nice and simple. And then we can log back in as the administrator. And the administrator can be confident that all the users have made their updates, and they can again view the project sitting within programs. Will probably be drawn to the reds and can view and analyze, and easily done by hiding the greens, hiding the ambers, maybe looking and drilling down. Let's select a project 1C, and there it shows us the costs are red. Why is that? So I'll drill down, and will take us to the screen which shows that the forecast cost is 800,000 against a planned budget of 600 out of tolerance, and the auto rag will make the project red in terms of costs. And you can do the same for all projects and all modules. More likely, the administrator will start to run reports at program or portfolio level. So these are the consolidated, aggregated, summarized reports. And we'll open up the shared reports, and our bread and butter report will be the RAG status summary, which is like an Excel look and feel. You can actually export it to Excel if you so wish, but here you will see a summary of all the projects sitting within programs and the columns that we've configured specifically for this report. Project manager, a bit of plan information, a bit of red, amber, green information, and a bit of commentary. But you can change and configure those reports. Or maybe we'll want to have a look at the Gantt chart, and because we're running from portfolio level, the top level, this will show the plan for every single project that sits underneath the portfolio, which in this case is everything. So we've got program project reports, Gantt chart view. We use the red and the amber and the green for our taskbars. Red meaning it's missed today's date. Amber means it's forecasting to be later than was originally expected, than from the baseline. And we could have a look at this report, the same data, with a different view, the milestone summary report. So this will be slightly higher level, more at key milestone stage, and you'll see the projects, you'll see the key milestones, expected delivery dates, and again, the health of those key tasks and milestones. Or maybe another example would be a resource usage summary. Again, Excel style, but all our resources can be added and aligned to the plan. And you'll see here, very simple Excel style report showing our resources, showing what projects they're working on, the number of days in a period, in this case monthly, could be weekly, what they aggregate up to in a period, showing out of tolerance in terms of reds and ambers, depending on what auto rag tolerance that you've set up. So that's just a very quick view of ProgrammExpress. There is much more functionality in terms of the modules and how they work and the reports that come out and the outputs. We've got document repository, more different types of reporting in terms of dashboards, different settings, and administrator configuration options. But that's just a quick view. And having watched that video, if you do have a requirement and like to get in touch, there's the details in terms of phone number and email, and then the call to action would be, and hopefully would be, to arrange a webinar with full functionality, or to show and demonstrate it, or preferably actually for a face-to-face meeting, maybe with some of the team at Hyde Housing, and potentially plan a pilot implementation. But thank you very much for listening.